So you guys should know I'm a big Star Wars fan by the name. But if you see the logo, I have Indiana Jones on there. So, the thing is, I love Star Wars. But you're always going to get Star Wars stuff. Indiana Jones though, I like all four of the movies. I like all four of them. I don't care. People can say the fourth one's trash and they can say, "Oh, fourth one, I don't even count the fourth one. The fourth one, it's not as good, I'd say, as Raiders, Temple of Doom, and Last Crusade. But the fourth one is still really good. It's a good Indiana Jones film. It's not the best movie of all time, but it's a good movie. But the thing is, Indiana Jones doesn't get, like, the franchise, the whole thing doesn't get what it deserves. You'll see tons and tons of Star Wars YouTubers. You're just gonna, like, Star Wars Theory. Why isn't there an Indiana Jones channel like that? Like, Indiana Jones is honestly Indiana Jones is pretty much, yep, Lucasfilm's big thing is Star Wars, and Indiana Jones don't, like, Disney. You could be doing more stuff with Indiana Jones than what they're doing. Okay, so why doesn't Indiana Jones have video games? Star Wars have tons and tons of video games. Like, since Disney bought it, they've had EA, and they got 3 games. Battlefront 2, and Jedi Fallen Order. Some you can say aren't good, but all 3 of them are pretty good games. Like, Jedi Fallen Order, great single-player game. Battlefront 2 is a really good multiplayer game after its controversy. But why doesn't Indiana Jones get games? We know they're not going to be able to make a bunch more movies. Possibly the 5th one's coming out, and after the 5th one, it's probably it, but maybe a 6th one, but probably 5. But what I think, why don't they keep making stories, canon, not no legend stuff, canon stories to the Indiana Jones? Like, why don't they make games in the 1930s to 40s about Indiana Jones and keep making them? Like, Indiana Jones should have good games. Like, I know there's one back in the PS2 days, but that one, is that even canon? Like, it's really, like, Disney hasn't really released, like, they really don't even care about, really, Indiana Jones, really. They haven't done, like, anything with the franchise yet, and they've done tons of stuff with Star Wars, and some of it's been good, some of it's been bad. But why doesn't Indiana Jones get any, like, love? Like, it's annoying. Why don't they make any Indiana Jones games? Like, I want them to make that. I would play single player good Indiana Jones games that are based canon and are actually a good game. I would play it. But no, they don't even care. They don't even care about the like, Disney hasn't done anything for the franchise yet, which is stupid. Because I think Indiana Jones is up there with Star Wars. They're both great franchises, and these are my 2 favorites, so yeah. And I love Star Wars, but I love Indiana Jones, and I think Indiana Jones should have more going to it than just 4 films, and that's about it, pretty much. What else is there to canon, really? Make some games, make some comic, I don't know, just get some more stuff, because Indiana Jones is one of the best movie franchises of all time, and I think it should have more going to it. They should make games like Star Wars gets games. And yeah, that's it for my video, guys. Bye.